everyone. Let us today talk about getting started with the Glob module in Python. The purpose of Glob module is for better file management. Now, Glob module is a built-in library in Python for better file management. It is, it provides an efficient way to locate files in the directory. The unique feature is that you don't have to type the entire name of the file, but you can also use the wildcard patterns available in the unique shell style wildcards, like using star, using square braces, using a question mark for a single character. So star symbol matches 0 or more characters. Your square braces matches any single character specified that you specify within the square braces. These kind of wildcard style patterns also you can create and locate files in the directory as well as the subdirectories. So you have different functions to locate files in the directory that you are operating, or look through for file names that match the pattern in the subdirectories as well as its subdirectories. So this Glob module is useful for file management when we have large set of files. Particularly, it returns once you use your Glob module's functions, Glob or iGlob. So you have two functions in Glob module, majorly to look for files, Glob or iGlob. We will see a demonstration of these two. This function finds all the file paths that match a specific pattern that you search for. Now, iGlob function will search through your subdirectories also. And apart from that, instead of returning the list of file names, it returns an iterator, which is also memory efficient when you're working with large number of files. Now, this is also optimized. Your iGlob function is also optimized so to search across different directories and its subdirectories. In this process, you also have option of searching through the hidden directories also. Now, whenever you start with importing the library first, and then you locate the files by specifying the pattern. Let us look at the implementation part of how you operate with your Glob module. So let us get some hands-on on the implementation part. So the first step of using any library is by importing it. And then, now let us see the basic way you can look for files. For example, in the directory that I am in, I am looking for all the text files. Text files end with a notation .txt, isn't it? So star.txt will look for all text files in the current directory, right? Now, when I say recursive equals to true, it will also look for text files in the subdirectories as well. Now, when I run the code, so my files is empty and all files are empty. This is because I do not have any txt files. Let us look at a slightly different demonstration where I am looking for a comma separated value, CSV file. So if you see this is how it returns. It looks for all the CSV files in the directory and gives me the names of those files, right? Similarly, if I use iGlob, which is a more memory efficient way, particularly when you're handling huge number of files, iGlob returns you an iterator rather than just the list of all the file names. This way it is memory efficient. Now, let me demonstrate you the usage of iGlob function. The syntax is very much similar to using your glob function. As I run this code, this is how it returns. I will have to use a loop to print each name. Each time the loop runs, it will go and fetch the name. So this is very similar to your generator function. Now, there are many ways you can specify the pattern of the file. If you see this, for instance, .star.py matches all the Python files in the current directory. Now, If you want to search a specific directory instead of searching all over the place, you can specify the directory name data/star.csv. Now, what it does is this particular command will match all CSV files in the directory named data. Similarly, if you put star star and star like this, images slash star star slash star dot jpg, for example, it matches all the JPEG files in the images directory and all of its subdirectories if recursive is mentioned as true. For searching through subdirectories iteratively, all the subdirectories and all the subdirectories within each subdirectory, if you want to go through all possible all possible combinations, you will have to mention the argument recursive as true. Now, you can also look at the content of the files if you want to in this way. So CSV files, I will retain or get the all CSV files, and I will use my general file management of opening the file and reading its content. So if I print the content, you will see that the content of the files are getting printed like this. So this is a simple CSV file I wrote for the purpose of code. So you may not see much different, but there are two files here. Each file and the data in it will get printed. Now, what is the big advantage of using Glob module? Your Glob module is powerful and efficient when you are especially dealing with large directories. Right. So it is optimized already. The design itself is optimized for file system traversal, right? Looking through directories and subdirectories, traversing through the directories. The traverse is already optimized. So it is highly fast speed. I mean, the speed is high and the search system is very optimized. And this is also very reliable when you have multi-platform applications. With the recursive methods available, you can search through nested directories, making it easy to manage complex directory structures without additional code. A simple line of code with the argument recursive equals to true can help you search through nested directories in all possible complex structures without writing any multiple lines of code. Your Glob module is very, versatile that way for file filtering. In many scenarios, actually, for file filtering, you may want to find specific files for processing. It is also convenient for batch operations, like you want to rename a set of batch of files, you want to move a set of files, you want to delete a set of files. Glob module makes your job easy by enabling easier, file retrievals. So you also can, this is also efficiently used for finding and loading multiple data sets. The bigger advantage that this offers is Glob module. It is a powerful and efficient way when you're dealing with large directories, as well as it also offers easier integration with other modules of Python. And the code that you write is pretty readable and simple, clean, right? So to delete all temp files, for example, temporary files created, simple code line and no logic is needed. You just have to look for all temp files and delete all of them. So for to search across different directories and nested subdirectories, you don't have to write separate lines of code each time. And this also has your powerful pattern matching efficiency, with which you don't have to remember the file names to retrieve them. Then this usually, if you want to make your pattern matching more efficient, you will have to combine with regex library if you want to enable complex pattern matching. That probably is only, I wouldn't say downside, but that probably is the only limitation. The limited functions are available if you want to use the default pattern matching wildcards. So a combination with your regex might be required if you want to match complex patterns. Now, where all do you use this Glob module? So you will use them for file filtering, Batch processing, for example, you want to clean up your directory, delete a certain type of files like that. For all these applications, you find Globe module very useful, efficient, and quick. So this is the end of getting started with the Globe module in Python for efficient file management. Thank you.